Howdy everybody and welcome back to Malenia's Arsenal, the series where we fight Malenia in NG7 with every single weapon. In this episode we'll be using the Euporia. I'm surprised it's not called Euphoria, but I don't really know. Anyway, before we get into it, I'd just like to ask, if you enjoy the content, please do leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and leave a comment if you want to help choose what's next. This one was actually asked by Trent1132, 1132, over on one of my Monster Train videos, funny enough, which is whatever, that's okay. Ask wherever. I will say, I think this weapon's going to be fine. I think it'll do kind of poorly against Malenia. But also, I think I don't have the proper stuff on my save file to give this a proper chance, right? I'm missing a lot of miracles. I don't have Golden Vow, I don't have Flame Grant Me Strength, I don't have things like that. So I'm not probably going to give it the best look at for once. Let's get into it though, shall we? A twin blade symbolizing abundance, the secret treasure of the tower. Though the blades, fashioned from golden shoots, are largely wilted and darkened, their luster can be restored by dealing damage to foes. However, damage dealt to those who live in death will have no such effect. So I think like undead, stuff like that don't affect it, but and it also has unique weapon art. Euporia Vortex. Use the power of the vortex, using the power of the vortex, violently twirl the armament, dealing multiple slashes directly ahead. The greater the restored luster of the blades, the greater the power of the skill. However, use of this skill will fully consume the blade's luster. So this weapon has a unique mechanic, where when you swing and hit something, after a few hits, you will gain holy damage, extra holy damage, and your weapon art will become stronger. However, against Malenia, the weapon art might not shine very well, so we're probably just going to use it for a damage buff, you know? And the actual damage buff, as you can see, is not insignificant. We've gotten like at least 50 more damage per swing off of it already. That's pretty good. We're going to roll here, yeah. And I mean, it looks pretty too. The issue is it's really hard to find a good timing to actually punish with the weapon art. So instead, we're probably just going to keep it charged. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That's okay, though. I don't know how long the charge lasts if you don't spend it. We could probably spend it here, actually, but she's going to... Yeah, she treats it like a projectile. Holy cow. Except, like, also, as you can see, it kind of just bodies her. It stuns her, then knocks her over. Oh, yeah, we gained 70 damage off of the... per swing off of that. Once you hit maximum damage. That's pretty good, honestly. I should have hit R1 there. I knew she was going for that. Also, this thing has pretty good range, as you can see. I was thinking of using the weapon art there, but like we got practically the same damage and kept the weapon buff by not. And instead, now we can just keep mashing R1 against her. Keeping higher damage. Higher DPS, I guess, right? I gotta say, I wish Twin Blades weren't so bad two-handed against her, specifically. Because I know it kind of destroys the look of this weapon by hitting R1's not two-handing. We'll take the full combo there, honestly. I did have a little bit different loadout from normal. I'm actually running the Sacred Scorpion Charm and stuff like that. I don't have the right physic tiers, or else I'd use those too, but here we are. We'll try shooting her from a distance here, see what happens, and see if it works from this range. Yes, it does, sort of, at least. Phase 2, you could probably a lot better use her altered moveset, or the two-handed moveset. I don't know why it's altered, but... Yeah, because she lands like this, you have way more opportunities to actually hit R1 like that. Yep, this is why, that's why you don't use two-handed moveset though. Oh, I tried. The actual DPS on two-handing is good. And I'm not even running combo stacking damage. Let me go over the spec real quick, and then we'll probably beat her next try. But I'm going 99 Faith because it has DD scaling and strength and dex. And then I went 22 strength and dex because that's what I had left over. I am running the Alexander Jar Shard here. Though I think you might be better off... I don't know why I call it that, by the way. You're probably better off running like two-handed talisman if you want a two-hand. Or probably combo damage, right? Let's try this out. I don't know... Even one-handing combo damage is going to be good, by the way. I don't know if it affects only physical or if it affects physical and elemental damage, but we'll find out real quick, shall we? The actual damage on this thing is, like, similar to that of a greatsword in terms of numbers. Like an actual attack rating. Ooh, let me just ask to be hurt. I'm going to say... Actually, let's see how much an R1 does here. 408. That's no combo then, okay. Ouch. Oh. I'm actually really bad at maintaining combos sometimes, I'll tell you. Especially against Malenia. Whoa. It's okay. If you get block broken there, don't panic. Just stand still. You'll only get hit by the very next bit of the combo. I'm having a hard time telling how much combo damage bonus I'm getting. Because it's wearing off by the time her numbers go away. I think it's helping our damage though. Alright. This is why you don't respect that, by the way, at some point. You just gotta, like, tell her to shut up, pretty much, right? Otherwise, you are just stuck watching her do all that. Ooh, no, okay, I think it's only affecting physical damage then. Because we got about a 1.25% damage increase there. And I think even at base combo, you should have higher than that. Oh well, I guess we'll swap talismans to the turtle. I don't know. We are taking a lot of extra damage this time through, and it's making us take longer to kill her, but it's still not going too poorly here. I kinda don't like that running R2, it's a bit different from what I'm used to, but it works. We'll roll into that. I didn't have to respect that there. I was too late on the read, though, to not respect it. If you're not reacting as she's starting up with it, then it's probably too late, but that's okay. See, more like that. You call it out, and if you're wrong, then you're safe anyway. Because she's probably doing something that won't hit at the same timing. Wow, that killed me too. Okay. Well, I gotta say this weapon's probably fine. But the issue is, we are taking about a 30% damage cut right now. So let's look. Normally we sit at... Yeah, so 460 damage is holy, and then the other third of it, just under a third, is physical. Well, when you take 40% of that, 40% of 60, there we go, yeah. So you're taking like a 25% damage cut by a holy weapon against her. Evaluating my other options, I would say... I don't know. You could probably make use of the weapon art is probably where I would go. Right? Because if you can actually pull it off, it does massive damage. But our effective, what, 460 times 0.6, right? Yeah. You're talking like we're doing like 260 damage on our holy damage instead of the listed 450. You check her there when she does that backslash. You check her with an R1, because if she's doing the triple slash, you'll catch her on the triple slash. By the way, this weapon is incredibly bright. I kind of like that. It's cool. This weapon definitely has style. I'll say that much. No. Yep, I expected about that. Alrighty. You could probably land Euphoria there, the Vortex there. That's where I would probably go for it if anywhere. You only get a 5-hit combo, so you can just slash 4 times there to check her instead. You get very little, you have to do very little respecting on her combos. Alright, you run away and you heal. Then you get right back in. I think one of the things I don't talk about much in this fight that is actually a big part of how I fight her. I got caught there and was expecting more damage to be taken, but are the micro dashes I do. I don't know if you guys notice this, but when I turn to face the camera for just a split second, yeah, that's okay, you take that. You'll see like my character sprint for just a half second. That sort of spacing could be the difference between like getting hit and not sometimes, you know? Is it your micro sprinting, your micro dashing is just a little bit faster than actually walking, obviously. And I don't think I talk about it like ever, but it's a pretty big part of how I'm fighting her. So if you see my character pivoting but not doing the actual pivot animation, and then that means I'm micro dashing. Oh wow, this is why you don't like her in the corner. She's very scary there. Alright, we'll just take the phase transition. There we go. We'll try using Euporia Vortex again. I think we need it to be just a little bit closer, like here. I mean, that was 2,000 damage before she had... Actually, before she even had time to do anything, yeah. Whoa, where was my... Oh, what the heck, game? Sorry about that. I thought I was one-handing and went to do Vow of the Indomitable. And that's why I stack defenses in Phase 2, because Phase 1 is actually way less punishing if you get caught by waterfowl. Yeah, you can totally use the two-handed moveset here. You just gotta be cautious about it, unlike the first time I fought her. Oh, this sucks. Roll past, walk forward, and then back. And then you want to run away from her at this point, because her health is so low that she... I think it's a guarantee that she goes into waterfowl, or into Attack of the Clones after that point. That's what it feels like. We'll do it. I'm not afraid. Oh boy. Alrighty. I don't have any Starlight Shards, so here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go put Blessed Blue Dew on for a second here. Hope she doesn't waterfowl immediately. And if she does, you just jump past it. Well, I've had to make some rough adjustments on the fly here, huh? Because I used the weapon art. I thought I gave myself enough mind by actually upping my mind for once. Apparently not. This weapon art's expensive. That's okay. Well, we have the weapon art back if you want to use it. What do you guys think? Hit the button and die? I'm tempted. I don't know about you guys. I'm very tempted. Alright, I'm going for it. If I die, I die. Alright, get me out of there. Well, it didn't kill her, and I didn't die, so it's a win-win, huh? Alright, let's get in there and actually maybe finish this now. I gotta say, this weapon actually recharges its effect really fast, so it's pretty good in that sense. I was gonna say I can't do it again. I'm gonna just save for Vow this time, and it was the right play. I'm sorry. Oh, we traded. I think we kill her here if we don't play poorly, and we let her probably heal too much. Oh, I died. Holy cow, guys. What was that? 3 deaths to her now? That was just me being cocky over something that I shouldn't have been. I don't know if you could hear that, but I did a little head twirl because I'm tilted at myself. Though I'm actually not feeling as tilted as what, the flower gavel? Flower stone gavel? You guys, I'm sure if you watched that one, you saw I was getting pretty tilted, huh? This weapon feels really good to use, I will say, honestly. It is hitting good damage. I might swap. I know I don't need to swap talismans anymore. But I'm tempted to put Sacred Scorpion back on. How much of a defense drop is it? It's like 10%. That hurts. I'm just not going to. Also, when we get up close and we hit R1 and we see how much damage we do, we'll tell how big it'll let us know how big of a difference it makes. Whoa. Chill. I got caught. So much for that interaction. Guys, I think I don't know. This weapon's not bad, I'm just playing poorly with it. Alright. 3, I mean, we lose like 25 damage. That's not much, honestly. That's like an amount to not care about, really, I would say. Yeah, just don't respect her there. I could be using the weapon art more, actually. I might try cashing out on the weapon art more. That was a pretty good Vow of the Indomitable. And then we weapon art. And she kicks us out of it into a combo. Yep. Unfortunately, if you react to her hitting you with the kick, it'll store your next roll into getting hit by halves of the flip. Which means you have to delay that roll after getting kicked. And I know better, but I just do what I know, you know? I also don't get hit by the kick very much, so I don't practice it very often either. Running R2, by the way, is incredibly good, I'm realizing. If you can hit her with. Like, it does good damage. We're gonna just back off here. Yeah, yep. That's what we get for trying to back off. We were out of stamina, but I should have rolled past her, not away from her. Guys, this fight is not going well either, I gotta tell you. Oh my goodness gracious. Guys, I'm failing this weapon, huh? Crazy, isn't it? I think this kind of goes to show why you don't use Holy against Malenia. Even a 40% resistance, which is going to sound really counterintuitive based on what I've said before about the DLC. Even a 40% resistance in this case, it's because of her healing, by the way, feels really mean against you. Like, it's really pitted against you then. The amount of advantage she gets off of having that resistance. Like, we're talking, I'm doing almost half damage. I'm doing about 2 or 3/4 damage, I should say. Not almost half. But that's significant. And it makes me wonder how much damage I'd get if I spec'd into Strength and Dex instead of Faith. It would not be good. Okay? I might be dead here. I'm lucky to not be dead. She could have flipped and killed me off of that one, honestly. We could probably weapon art here and then she'll kick us in the face for it. We didn't get kicked in the face. Huge. Flip. Oh, she's so kind. Alright, I'll take it. She is going to wake up into waterfowl, so we're going to do a charge to her too. Hopefully stop her from doing it. That'll work. There it is. A little early on it, but that's okay. if she doesn't kick here, which she will, we can just cancel it. And that could have been really good. Oh, I pivoted. Oh, and then she did that thing where she just cancels her move into it anyway. It's not the same. It's really weird, if you ask me, when she does it. And I think it's not that she's canceling it. It's like I'm not actually. She gets a little bit of armor there or something, but it doesn't behave like most other interactions from Malenia. In this position, we just want to keep our cool. There you go. We're still going to vow here just for positioning's sake. And then we'll try this again. That's the move we actually wanted to see. I don't know, guys. I think this weapon's going to be really good against Gaius. But against Malenia, I'm not. I mean, it feels fine to use. It's a twin blade. You'll know I'm one of the few people that likes one-handed twin blades, but it's really good. It has good range, good damage. It's 40% damage reduction. Well, 40% only, 10% on the physical. Man, she's waterfowling a lot this time, huh? I'll try it again. I'm tired of having to respect you, lady. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm dead. Goodbye. I should have died for that, actually, though. Never mind. We're good. Oh my goodness gracious, guys. This is why I really don't use faith weapons against her, though. Oh, I mean, I'm not doing great either. I'm making a lot of mistakes here. We are 4 deaths in, which makes me definitely play worse by that point. Holy cow. Yeah, seriously. And I was too early on that. Wow, guys. I don't know. I think the weapon itself is fine and good. The issue you gotta think about is what does the weapon art do, right? It's great if Malenia doesn't choose to poise through it, which both of her reactions to it are to poise through it. So you have to catch her off guard with it. Or you have to hope that she doesn't kick, and if she doesn't kick, then you actually get the better option, and you just poise through it, and you poise through it while she does too, but then she gets interrupted on any of her follow-ups, and they've knocked over, etc., which is really good. It's like almost a perfect mission for you to be in. It does massive poise damage. And I think part of this also, by the way, comes back to me not being spec'd quite properly. Like, I don't have the proper tools for this, right? I could be casting Golden Vow, I could be casting Flame Grant Me Strength. Granted, that one would do, no damage bonus, but you know what I mean. That sort of thing. But I don't have those things on the save file, and that's on me, because I was too lazy to go get them. But now that's coming back to bite me, you know? Yeah, there we go. Oh, and the itchy nose. Worst timing, dude. If there's one downside to having a mustache, I'll tell you guys. No, I shouldn't have healed there. I knew that, but I'm getting flustered trying to win this fight. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm sorry, guys. You can probably get the weapon art here. Nope, she reacted to it. Oh, but she also chose to do the worst option she could and did actually get caught by it because of that. I guess good damage on the weapon art, right? That's really good for something that's wholly resistant even. You're talking 2,000 to 4,000 damage. That's actually insane. Issues you gotta find the timing. Malenia is one of the things that will actually stand there if she's hit by it properly. She'll stand there and take it all. I'm sure a lot of bosses do not respect that rule. Being as most bosses don't quite have poise like she does. I rolled a little. I missed a little, but that's okay. There's a good chance to run up and kick me. No, she did the better move, but I didn't recognize it and punished myself, pretty much. That's okay. So if this thing's gaining 70 damage per hit against her, we're probably gaining 120 to 150 holy damage on this weapon when we get the buff. Actually, does it tell us? It's about 120, I think. If I do remember how strong this thing started at. There's like no reason to ever let her do the full twirl attack, by the way. Just don't respect it. Like, it's super slow. There's no reason to listen to that. There you go. That kind of timing will get her to just eat all of it. And then you get a critical right out of it, which is nice. We'll go in on this, because even if she flips, we're pretty safe. Man, I can't believe I got so ahead of myself, like, what, 3 attempts ago, and got myself killed in what was practically a given run. We'll go for a little bit of free damage here, and then we'll eat some crab, shall we? And due to the timing of it, it looks like she doesn't even treat it like a projectile at that point, because it's been so long gone. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay one-handed moveset this time, in phase 2. Yeah, it's a lot easier to roll those kicks if you stay one-handed. It's like a really easy sheesh. Oh, thank you. Yeah, alright. We'll eat another crab. And we're as well. Hit her with the gun, right? For another 1800 damage. She might waterfowl immediately. Or attack of the clones immediately. Okay. And that's how you handle attack of the clones, by the way. That is the best way I've found, at least. She's probably gonna triple slash if I don't miss my timing. Oh, jeez. Alright, I put myself in an awful position here. This is all my fault, honestly. I get it, you have a kick. Let's not throw this for the 5th time. How about that? There we go. As you could see there, the reason why you can circle counterclockwise for her, but if you do, if she does her fading slash, you just get a punish off of it instead. Which is pretty nice. It's not mandatory though, and if she gets the fading slash off instead, it's also pretty safe because she usually just does triple slash afterwards. Oh my god, she even lived with a sliver. Just die, lady. Holy cow, guys. We're already 28 minutes into the video, but I think I've decided I'm not ending it yet. Because I want to go fight something that's actually weak to holy. So let's go fight only Gaius and see how it goes. Shall we? Because that otherwise kind of went horribly. This is like 200% damage, so it's what? I should look at it one-handed instead. So it's 726 damage is what we're at, or so. Yes, it is. 726 up to 8 something. I think it's like 100 or 120 damage bonus. That's pretty good. We're gonna vow it. We got this. Yeah. All right. I will two-hand it. May as well, right? I gotta say, this damage is pretty good. Yeah. I was kind of demolishing him. Ouch. Speaking of demolishing. Not again, dude. I was gonna say, he's probably about to transform into phase 2. And we'll just heal all the way to full, even though it was like 2 more HP. Then we'll hit him with the weapon art and see what happens, shall we? I mean, like, that weapon art did do a 10,000 damage to him. There you go. I don't care. Honestly, you can hit me with that one. Alright, now I have to care. Hold up. Thank you. And just kill him. Yeah. I mean, like, you saw how fast I shredded Gaius? Somebody weak to holy. It was like less than a 2-minute fight. Alright, I'll do one more. Come on, guys. Let's go see Mesmer. Let's see how he's doing, right? Maybe I do like this weapon. I just hate it for Malenia. But then again, she has 40% holy resist. We're gonna drink our physic right when we get in. I just didn't roll. Good job, me. Alright. Ooh, off to a marvelous start, I must say. He reached me there, huh? Alright, now we're fighting Mesmer. I rolled way too early. Whoops. That reaches, huh? So does that. I have put myself off to a bad start and then just never recovered. Give me a second, I'll get there. I thought for sure I could punish him at least once. I know Mesmer's not particularly weak to holy. If I wanted another holy weak thing, I'd go fight Putrescence. Putrescent Knight. I should have to go grab him, but beyond that. By the way, it looks like the buff has permanent uptime if you're actually comboing, which is sweet. Something I hadn't mentioned. Oh, I hate that. When you get hit by the first one, so the second one hits you, because it's awkward timing hits. I got caught by those sorts of things all the time, even after thousands, or like over 1,000 hours in the game. You know, it's just one of those things. Oh. Alright, so maybe this thing isn't all that good against Mesmer, huh? Or maybe I'm not very good at Mesmer, especially with this weapon. That's probably more so what it is. Oh, no poise at all during that. Nice. Yeah, dude, he's just having his way with me, you know, every which way. I mean, feel free, but like, it's a little rude. I'm mistiming every roll too, ever so slightly. Stanced against the wall perfectly how he likes it. You know, it's like, jeez, dude. I think I might not always be good at the Mesmer fight. I think if I'm not in control of the fight, I'm kind of at a loss for what to do. And I think phase 2 might actually just be easier, by the way. Do it. I knew better than to do that, but I still did it. You can't stop me. I respect no man, no matter how close I am to death. Anyway, this weapon's fun. Use it. It's really fun. I might not be the best with it, but it does good damage when something doesn't have 40% holy resistance. And there are better specs than what I'm running for damage as well. So that's another thing to consider, you know? So, definitely try it out, though. And if you made it this far in the video, I gotta say thank you for watching. Let's compare ranges real quick. I'm gonna say above average to long length. That was pretty good. And now I have just the smallest secret for those of you who have watched this far. Claws of Night, I missed something on it. If you hold R2 and hit circle, you have a backdash throw. It is like barely even a backdash, so I don't know why it matters. But it does exist. Anyway, this was a very fun weapon, no matter how many times I died to it, to using it. I still think it's very fun, and I lost it on the list. It's somewhere around here. You'd think with it being so unique and stuff, I wouldn't lose it on a list, but I still do. Anyway, if you enjoyed, like, etc., this was a lot of fun. Let me know what you think. Say boo, bad at game if you made it this far, because it's like, wow, I was bad at game, dude. But thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.